What's up, Roland Empire? Avengers Endgame. Yes, it had arrived. It showed what it was. And now here we are thinking, what did we think of this movie? How did this movie impact all our lives? So, Avengers Endgame is directed by the Russo brothers, stars every character you can imagine for the 11 years, okay? From Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, Chris Hemsworth's Thor, adding now Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, bringing back our familiar faces. We have the Guardians of the Galaxy with like Rocket and Nebula. We have Paul Rudd's Ant-Man. We have other familiar faces of everything from Chris Evans as Captain America, Mark Ruffalo's Incredible Hulk. And it's just a movie that just accumulates to all of them. This is what you've been investing for 22 movies, 11 years. This is what, comes down to, and this is how, they just been pitching everything all, okay? Infinity War was the start, okay? They let certain things go down in that movie, and now Endgame will be the resolution of that too, and it's just the way they were marketing this movie, the way it was spoiler free, like don't spoil the Endgame, and you got to check this out if you want to know what happens. And this movie comes out already enough time. I'm still going to be probably careful, do another one. So I'll just kind of I'll still be fair and just make possibly two videos. This one will be more vague, just my explanations of this movie. But overall, this movie really lived up. To me, at least. I have heard people say it could be a slow burner. It's a boring movie. To me, though, I adored the movie. I loved everything that went down. I love the structure for me, how it went down for kind of like the three acts. At least I saw it like in the three act kind of structure. And I kind of want to describe what the three acts are, but I feel like that's kind of spoiling it. So just note to me, like there's three acts and maybe you'll get the gist. I'm like, yeah, that is kind of true. And I love each act, okay? I think for the first half that I see the slow burner, that's where people are having their criticisms. I liked it. You have to have this go how it went because people are still coming down like what happened with the last movie and just trying to accept in this one, and as long as for me the dialogue was good, but as long as that's good and that's how I thought the dialogue was for me, it kept me emotionally invested. It's a lot to ride on the actors, and this is where they all step up and they shine that you didn't just hire us for faces, for names. We really are good actors and they have to carry the movie for it to kind of still, just get us into the second gear, third gear, just make it worthwhile. And I thought everybody did good. And then just seeing also the story play out the way it does for the other few acts, really good. I thought, really, yeah, Infinity War really did feel like if it was the bronze and Endgame is the brain, and I appreciate it. And I like both movies. It's just this one, I like how it took its time. It kind of made you kind of think more, and then even the action is just interesting. It's a familiar plot if you see it in a certain way. But still, they made it refreshing for them. And it was a different take, especially how you can compare both Avengers movies. I like seeing this side being now for the movie. And overall, it just, obviously, does it pay off, once you, hit where you're supposed to hit, the official resolution, it pays off, okay? I thought there was no other way to do it. They did it perfectly, and just Russo brothers, like, just congrats, guys. I love what you did with the Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and now Endgame. You really guys built it up, and every movie has its criticisms. That's fine, and I understand those for the people. But I did like, the movie for how I saw it, and you guys did for the most part, just not out of the park. You guys. Still, it doesn't matter what people think of maybe not liking one and liking the other three. You guys are still 4 for 4 no matter what, at least just from the filmmaking standpoint. You guys are 4 for 4. Congrats on that. Not a lot of people can do that. And just, I love seeing the characters that we have here. You have the original 6 Avengers, basically, with a few other characters that didn't get a lot of shine or just were bringing into the story for the reasons, like, they try to make it sense why they weren't in that other one, they were in this one. Just characters like that worked off, but it was nice. It was nice seeing the original 6 Avengers have basically one last ride, at least as them, to just get everybody back, and then having it with other people that were really good, and it shows there's more screen time for them, but they were really pivotal. I liked the characters they had. Okay, just everybody, congrats. Like Nebula, what a standout to be basically a bench player and coming out to be a starter. Good job on her. Ant-Man, oh my god, just seeing him get more of a recognition rather than what we thought he was gonna get. Good job on him, and just everybody else. Okay, there's a lot. Infinity War pays off for Endgame for the six Avengers to just get more juice. It feels nice to just have one last time with them, have them all go with their ups and downs. Just seeing everybody, just they're all familiar, they all were the six original Avengers, and then just seeing them have their arcs that they had, like having Banner and Thor with Ragnarok, and then having Stark and Rogers Civil War, and then just kind of add up here a bit and just kind of catch everybody. It was nice, and as a whole big epic with the two movies, this is really good. You see it as a full film, I think you appreciate it. I definitely will. I liked how it's going to be a lot of like one has so much of the action, the other one has so much more of like storytelling. For me, it is a win out of the park, and I really do love it. And I know I've said the grading system will be on and off for me, but for this one, it does deserve it. And I understand I will have flaws for this movie later on, but as the first time viewing, and I think it deserves it in a way. I'm gonna have to give Avengers Endgame an A+. So let me know, guys, what you thought of this movie. Okay, it's okay. Everybody has different opinions. Let me know if you like Infinity War or Endgame. For me, what's the question? I appreciate Infinity War now, especially and all that, but Endgame for me had everything. Okay, from like I said, storytelling, action. It just paid off. It's something I really want to see, and it was a celebration that all of us fans really wanted. So all this in the comments below, guys. And as always, Roland Empire. Laugh, smile, repeat.